Welcome back to Car Matrix. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic tanks of the Cold War era, the Soviet T-62. From its exterior design to its interior features and overall performance, we'll explore everything you need to know about this legendary machine. Let's get started. The T-62 was introduced in the early 1960s and became one of the most widely produced Soviet tanks. While it was a major step forward in tank design at the time, it would eventually face stiff competition from both newer Soviet designs and Western counterparts. But what made the T-62 so important? Let's break it down. Exterior. Starting with the exterior, the T-62 has a distinctive design with a low, sloped hull and a large, rounded turret. These features were designed for enhanced protection, utilizing sloped armor to increase the effectiveness against incoming projectiles. The hull is made of welded steel, offering decent protection but not as thick as some other tanks of the era. On top of that, the T-62 is armed with the 115mm smoothbore gun, which was a groundbreaking feature at the time. This weapon was capable of firing high explosive and anti-tank rounds, offering great versatility on the battlefield. One of the T-62's most notable features is its turret. Unlike earlier Soviet tanks, the T-62's turret is a fully cast structure with an integrated 115mm smoothbore gun. This was a major advancement, as earlier tanks like the T-55 relied on rifled guns. The smoothbore design allowed for better accuracy and higher penetration, making the T-62 a formidable opponent on the battlefield. Interior. Moving on to the interior, the T-62's crew consists of 4 members: the driver, the gunner, the loader, and the commander. The driver sits at the front left of the tank, operating the vehicle with a simple set of controls. The interior is relatively cramped compared to modern tanks, and crew comfort wasn't a priority, efficiency was. Close-up shots of the gunner and loader stations. The gunner is positioned to the right of the driver, responsible for aiming and firing the main gun. The loader's role is crucial. They load the 115mm shells into the breech, a job that can be demanding during sustained combat. Finally, the commander sits atop the turret, coordinating the tank's movements and engagement strategies. Footage showing the tank's automatic fire control system. Despite the cramped interior, the T-62 was equipped with an early fire control system, improving the accuracy of its main gun. However, compared to modern systems, it was somewhat basic, relying on manual calculations for targeting. Performance. In terms of performance, the T-62 was powered by a V55 diesel engine, capable of producing around 580 horsepower. This engine provided the T-62 with a top speed of around 50 km per hour, 31 miles per hour, on roads, and a range of roughly 500 km, 310 miles on a full tank. Cut to shots of the tank climbing hills and crossing rough terrain. While not the fastest tank in its class, the T-62 was highly mobile on a variety of terrains, making it suitable for different combat scenarios. Its relatively low profile also allowed it to stay hidden behind cover, reducing its vulnerability to enemy fire. The T-62's armor is a bit of a double-edged sword. The sloped design of the hull and turret provided decent protection against small-caliber rounds and shaped charges, but it was still vulnerable to modern anti-tank weapons. The 105mm-120mm rounds fired from Western tanks would eventually prove to be a threat, but in its time, the T-62's armor was enough to make it a tough adversary. So, there you have it, the T-62, a tank that left a lasting legacy in armored warfare. Though it may not hold up to modern standards, it was a leap forward in tank design when it was first introduced. Its combination of mobility, firepower, and protection made it one of the most formidable tanks of the Cold War. Cut to the narrator in front of a T-62 tank model or graphic. While the T-62 has since been surpassed by newer designs, it remains a crucial part of military history. Whether on the battlefield or in the history books, the T-62's impact is undeniable. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tank reviews and military history content. Until next time, keep your sights set on the horizon.